Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 11 of our Dragon Age Origins playthrough. So last time we did the Fade and the Mage's Tower, we saved them and got them to commit to helping us out against the Darkspawn. And now, then we also went to our camp and we chatted a little bit with our companions. We learned about a little bit more of Liliana's past. We learned, we also gave Morrigan a black grimoire that was her mother's. So all kinds of character development there. So that's exciting. Anyway, so now, and then we also, last thing we did was we came here and dropped off some stuff, emptied our inventory, so, because we were getting pretty full after the events of the tower. Anyway, and then the last thing, also, we also got the mages to commit to help Connor and get the demon out of him, so that's where we will be headed now, is going back to Redcliffe to deal with Connor and the possessed child and all of that. Hoopla. So lastly, I am doing laundry in the background. Hopefully you can't hear it, and so far it's off, but if it has to, it might go again, so if you hear weird little clicks and noises in the back distantly, that is my washer. So anyway, hopefully you won't hear it, but just in case. Also, as usual, I have my fan on, because it is 81 in my house, because my swamp cooler is a pile of dog crap, and it's hot. So anyway, so here we go. Let's see, we're going to go right to Redcliffe. Also, the other thing that happened is we found out that Loghain and his minions sent Zevran after us. Which I shouldn't know his name yet, lol. He sent a certain assassin after us. How about that? Does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel better? Oh.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
This is totally believable. Don't worry, woman. I totally trust you. You're totally not someone who's going to try and kill me in a minute. Oh, spoiler alert. In 10 seconds, I'm about to die. I know. Even Liliana knows. There's a trap ahead. Told you. I'm like, yeah. My guy has this perpetually worried expression all the time.
The Grey Warden dies here.
Yeah, we'll
We
see.
will need to fight shortly.
No kidding. Alright, hang on. Just need a pause to figure out what I'm doing here. Y'all okay? The elven assassin is wounded and unconscious, but alive. You could tie him up and talk to him if you wished. Wake him up and talk to him.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
That could be easily rectified.
Of that I have no doubt. You are most skilled. If you haven't killed me, however, you must have kept me alive for some purpose, yes?
Let's see. I'll ask you questions.
Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
I'm rather happy you failed.
So would I be, in your shoes. For me, however, it sets a rather poor precedent, doesn't it? Getting captured by a target seems a tad detrimental to one's budding assassin career.
Who hired you to kill us?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Loghain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
That's not... Does that mean you're loyal to Loghain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
And now that you failed that service?
Well, that's between Loghain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
And between you and me?
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
When were you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Loghain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Loghain then.
If you had failed?
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
Let's see. Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Weren't you at least loyal to your employers?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
I'm listening. Make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause. So, let me serve you instead.
Can I expect the same amount of loyalty from me?
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing. In which case, I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
And what's to stop you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Very well. I accept your
What?
offer.
You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Don't worry about it. We could use him.
All right. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you're another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
Haha. Lols.
I
my
hereby
God.
pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Well, there you go. Well, there you go, man. I mean, I'm not going to change my party, but there you go. He is now part of it. Also disapproves -3, but because I had the persuade, the blow wasn't as bad. Liliana approves +2. So anyway, and we will easily earn that back with Alistair, so that's not that big a deal. Okay. Now we're just going to loot some crap here, and then we will move on. Lesser Spirit Bomb, Deep Mushroom. All of their... Oh, wait, no, there we go. I was about to say, did all of their corpses disappear? But no, they did not. Letter and some money. Money. Also, I picked up a minor quest, apparently. Apparently only death route up here. Alright. I will check over... There we go. Money. Alright, now we can move on. One of the things eventually I'm going to replace is going to be the Earthquake ability. The Earthquake ability is sometimes nice because you can stun like groups of like mages or archers. So sometimes it's nice, but the second I get like a really powerful blizzard or something ability, we will be swapping it out. Because for the most part, I mean, it also hits me. I can't step on it either. So if you activate it, I also have to stay away. And a lot of the time, it even affects my companions too. So it's one of those things that it's really easily to be like a double-edged sword. But like the reason I always go for Tempest is because this big old lightning storm doesn't affect my allies because the difficulty I play on. So they're not getting damage done to them, and it also does damage to everybody else. So I will be looking to switch out Earthquake because it's really a double-edged sword, and you got to really be careful, otherwise everything falls apart. Yo.
Mages wait to perform the ritual.
I've told you the only thing I can think of.
Time
that
it has
might
taken
help.
to
I do not
assemble
like this
them.
talk. Until you make a
The
decision,
mages are waiting
I
to
think I should
start the
remain
ritual.
here. I can keep an eye on the boy, so to speak. If the demon rears its head, I can warn these people.
There we go. I was gonna say, one of you guys has to start this quest for
There
me.
you are. We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time.
Okay. Let's do it.
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
I know.
Very well. I assume you are going into the Fade. Or did you have someone else in mind?
No, I'll do it. So I could send Joe in, we could send Morgan, Wynn, or we could send Irving, but no, I'll go.
Good. Let us get the ritual underway.
I don't really want...
then.
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, and I really don't trust anyone to get the job done, so I will go just fine, thank you. This is actually interesting. I've actually never done it this way. Going to the tower first and then freeing the kid and stuff. I've actually never done it this way. This is a first for me. Mostly I just be like, screw it, and I just sacrifice a soul to save the kid. That's usually what I do, because I didn't like her anyway. But this time I was like, you know what? We'll do the right thing. But anyway, but it's a good thing because you get Alistair approves +4 and Liliana approves +2, so that'll make up for the loss we got from Alistair earlier. Anyway, and I'm powerful, so like a really good damage dealer, so it's really not that big a deal. Ignore the spirits; they mean nothing. Eamon!
You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
A demon has trapped you here, Arl Eamon. This is the Fade.
What? I don't understand. Is Connor here or not?
Don't worry, I'll find a way to save you.
Then leave me to find my son. Connor! Where are you? Speak to me, lad!
Yeah, we'll just leave him to that. I will handle everything else. Oh, apparently it starts you backwards, like a lot of the time. Alright. Now, I'm so happy because this, although this may be the Fade, this is but a tiny portion of it. And not the crap I just went through in the big part of the Fade that I was in.
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
No, I did not make your father sick.
How do I know that? You could be a liar. You could be a demon.
And you could be a guardian in this of this realm meant to refuse, meant to confuse.
You won't get near. I won't let you.
I'm a genius. Called it. Desire demon. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna wipe the floor with her. Die, demon! Dead. That was easy. Lols. So do I go back? I'm assuming I go back through the portal. Amen. I annihilated the demon in like really, really easily. Oh, again, starts backwards.
You're the one making Father sick.
Shut up. You!
Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
Are you actually Connor or simply another demon?
If I were Connor, what would you say to him?
I take it that means you're not
You
him.
will not find what you seek. Turn back now.
Obviously, you fear I will indeed find what I seek.
Trespasser! I will drive you out.
Round 2, demon. Still disappointed. Get wrecked. Da-dum, da-dum.
You can't stop me.
Sure I can.
You have to get out.
No, I don't. Alright. Connor, you can't stop me.
Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Because you interfere where you should not, demon.
Connor invited her to come, and they struck a bargain. She has every right to do as she wishes. No, it is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Yeah, you'll have to excuse me if I keep persisting. Get wrecked. I was about to say, like, is there more? Am I just not seeing it? But no, we're good. You! Or we could all
Very
like,
well.
you
No more
hate
illusions.
me.
Now we
Alright.
meet face to face. You see my true form and stand in my domain. It
Indeed.
is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead?
I'm willing to talk.
Good. I prefer reasonable negotiation whenever possible.
We'll see what her deal
Your
is.
goal is for me to release the boy's soul. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
What if you could persuade me to leave voluntarily? No fuss, no bloodshed.
And why would you do such a thing?
So you will at least consider it?
I want to hear your deal.
Proposition
Make me
that
your deal.
I abandon the boy. For now. But I retain the contract he and I made. And many years from now, I may return and claim what is mine. This will be long after whatever you want is done. In exchange, I will provide something of value to you. Something you desire. What say you?
And what would you give me exactly?
I offer much. Power, knowledge, pleasure. What is it you desire?
Interesting. Okay, so here's the thing. You can do, you can get blood magic from this, but I don't think blood magic is that strong. I think the whole idea of pulling from your life bar to use magic doesn't sound any better. So I don't know. Part of me wants to get something, but like, part of me doesn't want to. How about you leave and I don't destroy you?
I see. Though you are alone in my domain, I do not doubt your power.
Good.
I am not one for taking risks. Have it your way. I relinquish my hold on the boy, if you allow me to leave, unhindered. I can offer nothing better.
On the contrary, I believe you can offer more.
I see. Name your price.
I wonder if I could just get it from her without having to be ridiculous about it. Ho ho! I wouldn't mind increasing my talent. I don't think blood magic is that good. Keep it simple. Something to increase my talents.
Very well. You force my hand, but you shall have it. You have your way, and the boy is free. We are done here.
Cool. I got everything I wanted. I got an increase, and I got the boy free, and she even got the good end of the deal because she didn't die, and she knew I would kill her. She would be right about that. So that actually worked out perfect. I got an increase to power. The boy got free, so that worked out good. I didn't have to make a deal, and I still got the good thing. The bonus for being so tough. Well, there you go.
So it is over.
It is over.
Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he could be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I had nearly... I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
I want him released.
Released? Are you mad? Why would you do such a thing?
Because he's
agree
my
with
friend
Isolde.
and I
He's a
made this
Maleficar. We cannot
decision.
simply unleash him on the land and ignore his crimes.
Why not? This isn't your problem.
Perhaps you are correct. But that is Eamon's decision, not mine. I'm sorry. Jowan stays in the dungeon for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn. The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
Let's see. I will seek out this urn.
Thank you. I am grateful for your eagerness to help restore my husband. Find Brother Genitivi, the scholar, in Denerham. He has been researching the urn's location for several years now. The knights that returned say they were unable to find Genitivi. But perhaps the Maker will lead you to him.
I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
Well, there you go, man. Also, Alistair leveled up. Nice! Alright, buddy, what we got? What we got? So he needs a few things. I'm tempted to dump it all into strength. Let's at least put that to 30. Let's give him a little bonus to all of them. He could use more health, more mana. So, anyway, we're going to give him more combat tactics, and we're going to give him Death Blow. So that's a great ability. Alright, what we got? Well, there we go. I'm a hero. Honestly, don't really care to talk to Connor. Alright. Just want to make sure I see everything.
The task is finished.
Oh, use the key. I did have the key. Alright, anything good? Viridium boots. Those aren't good enough. Eamon shield. Ooh, all three of those are good. Regular mace. That's not good. It's a mace and it has a slot, but it's not super good. But I'll take it because I'm a hoarder. Soldier's helm. I will take that. Leave the plate boots. I will take... I don't need all of this stuff. I will take that bow, though. The rest of those two can stay. Nice. Alright, I just want to check everything I can before I move on. A little bit of money. Some fancy stuff. That's the exit. There's a little bit more I want to check out before we go that far, though. Little bit of money in my... I don't know why that song's in my head. Random chest. Stone dragon statuette. Elixir of grounding. Good stuff. And there's a chest. Liliana.
Just like you
There's
wanted.
a little tiny shield. Not good enough. Perfect. Alright, now we can leave.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Anora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Anora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Ooh, drama. Okay. I actually didn't mean to go to Soldier's Peak. I mean, we do need to go there, but I'm actually going to go to the camp first. Then I'm going to equip everything that I have that I can equip to people, and then I will go to Soldier's Peak and drop off whatever's left, and then we can figure out what we're doing next.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
Okay. You were there. You saw what happened.
Yes, I know. I've had some time to think about it now. I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Arl that much.
If we can stop the Blight, we'll save much more.
You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
Hey, Alistair approves +7. That's cool, because I've actually never did that before, so every time I show up back to camp, Alistair's always pissed because I sacrificed somebody. So he's like, so that's pretty cool that it was just literally only positivity. So that's different compared to what usually happens. Alright, anyway, so what do we have? Oh, I think I stored it all, so I think I will have to grab that. Okay, but I wanted to check Alistair for Eamon's shield. Is it better? So that's the same. The fatigue is more, but that's all the same. But this has +6 defense and 25 stamina. I almost think that's better. Yeah, I'm gonna give him Eamon's shield. Plus, it'll be cool for him to have something new. Anyway, and then let's see. So first, let's level up like guys like Sten and stuff. So first, let's get that to like 18, and increase his willpower, and then his dexterity. Then give him another one to like strength. Okay. Then give him extra combat tactics. Then give him bravery. Oh, he doesn't have death blow. Okay, we'll give him bravery. Now he's a dual weapon guy, so then we'll just give him. Okay. Now. Oh, hang on. My puppy needs to level, so we will give him... He needs much more of that. That's better. Okay. Now, Morrigan, darling. So first, let's get that like to like 12. Oh, not that. There we go. I forgot I was leveling a mage for a minute. Alright. So let's go and get that to like 26, and then let's get her willpower to like 22. And then... There we go. Okay, and then now give her better combat tactics. Then give her... That whole line needs to be up. There we go. Okay, now we can equip Sten with some stuff. So we don't have any armor for him, but at least he can use... Oh, he can't, though. He doesn't have the strength for it. Interesting. Well, I'm still happy I gave him... I leveled him up. So she doesn't. Zevran needs to level. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now he needs this. He already has Master Stealing and Combat Training, so we'll start him on Combat Tactics. Alright. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Now we're all leveled. So let's check Affection. Alistair is really high. Obviously, his doesn't matter. Liliana's very high. Obviously, Max is maxed out. Morgan is also getting pretty high. I don't care about Sten. Don't really care about Wynn or Zevran. Cool, man. Okay, trying to think what I should talk to... Okay, we will try Morgan, see if her grimoire is done yet, is ready yet.
Yes? So, full of questions,
Okay, so she doesn't have anything there.
Yes?
Let's check something
You're
personal.
in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Okay, yeah, guess not. So we will just leave her, because she doesn't have anything going on yet. So next we will... I guess we will try to first talk to Alistair, see if he has anything.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Maybe we'll do this. Why did you keep your birthright a secret?
You never asked?
That's a cheap answer.
All right. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
That's true. How about, by the way, I'm heir to the throne?
Yes, well, I suppose part of me kind of liked you not knowing.
Why? What happens when people find out?
They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
It doesn't sound stupid at all.
For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do. I guess I should be thankful that Arl Eamon is far more likely to inherit the throne. If he's alright. I hope he's alright. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. It was a dumb thing to do.
Apology accepted.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Hey, +1. Alright, let's see if we have anything else for him.
Something on your mind?
Okay, let's go. Questions. Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Well, in that case, you should have become a mage.
Oh, you aren't kidding. I think the Templar uniforms are as colourful as they are just so the Templars didn't feel dull in comparison. Last thing you want when you're about to take down some Maleficar out in the woods is to have him point and laugh at your taste in clothing, am I right?
And what's the real reason?
You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
I really do want to know, yes.
Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Arl Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
What did you enjoy about the training?
The education, mostly. But also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we had. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
Home is wherever camp is. We're travelers
We
now.
won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
They can be rebuilt.
I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens. But we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
True. Anyway, +1. But yeah, this type of just like talking and stuff is important. It's really good to max out everyone's affections as well as you can without just buying their affection. Because if you buy it too heavily, like I've said, you can sometimes bug it. And if it's bugged, then you're just really screwed. So it's much better to just
Something on your mind?
get this talking done naturally, get the affections going naturally and stuff. Anyway, if you're raising the Chantry, have you never...
Never what? Had a good pair of shoes?
Sex.
Oh, so that's what we're talking about. Well, if you really want to know, you tell me first.
Anyway, so obviously my mate, I don't think my mate would have. I mean, it is possible, of course. I mean, he was in the tower. It doesn't mean he was, you know, locked in a cell, but I don't feel like my dude would have been interested in all that, so honestly, no, I haven't.
I myself have also never done it. That. Not that I haven't thought about it, of course, but you know.
Never had the opportunity?
Well, living in the Chantry is it's not exactly a life for rambunctious boys. They raised me to be a gentleman. That's not so bad, is it?
Not really, no.
I've no urge to rush into anything. We may not even survive what is to come, after all. Enough. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's go.
He's like, let's not talk about this, please.
Something on your mind?
Anyway. Okay, so again, I just want to make sure we're all kind of maxed out with anything important. What changes about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You've been a Grey Warden longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, you'll see.
He wouldn't tell you?
Well, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret, it's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
So it was a joke?
More like an initiation. They all went through it too. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Nightmares, yeah, I know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live. Give or take.
Wow.
It ain't. It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
Why Orzammar?
You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it.
Seems a high price to pay.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
We will be remembered, Alistair, as will the others. He will be remembered.
Ending the blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
+2. Anyway, so my thought on the whole, like, premature lifespan thing. So with my dude's particular situation, obviously I'll be romancing Morrigan. No one knows more about, like, dark, forbidden, secret magics than Morrigan, than Morrigan. So I feel like if there's anyone who could cheat the premature age thing, it would be Morrigan and myself. So I feel like there is a lot of good opportunity for this particular Grey Warden and for Morrigan as my woman for both of us as a couple to, like, break through the premature age thing. So just a thought. I mean, obviously that's not canon or anything. That's just a thought.
Something I can help with?
Okay. I'll talk to you about something. I don't
What's
think she
on
has
your mind?
anything. Yeah, she doesn't. Okay, so we're good there. I guess we'll have to start chatting with Zevran a little bit.
Here I am.
Care to answer some questions?
This should be good. Go ahead.
What does it take to become an assassin?
Well, the Crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training. The sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is the desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
You did quite well, no
Within
doubt.
The Crows, I did. But it has been something the Crows have devoted a great deal of time to perfecting. An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
That sounds like it could be useful.
See? Getting paid for the act is beside the point. An assassin is more a tactical choice than a lifestyle. Of course, the Crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we? Hmm?
+2.
Here I am.
Let's see. Care to answer the questions?
Go ahead.
Why did you want to leave the Crows exactly?
Hell no.
Okay.
I was
Honestly,
simply never given
probably
the
just going to
opportunity
skip through a lot of
choose
these,
another way.
so you're simply bored. Anyway, I'm
The
probably just
Crows
going
buy
to
all
blow
their
through it because I want
assassins that way. I
want the affection to get higher, but I don't want to, like...
Always. I fancy many things. I fancy things that are beautiful, and things that are strong. I fancy things that are dangerous and exciting. Would you be offended if I said I fancied you?
No, but you needn't bother.
Ah, that's too bad. As for what I'll do, it might be interesting
So it's
to
like,
go
I'm
into
involved,
business for
bro.
myself.
I don't swing
For a
that way.
change. Far away from Antiva, of course. But now, naturally, I go where you go. And here I am. Come now.
So nothing for that one.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go
Let's
ahead.
see. Do you actually enjoy... Again, I'm just trying to raise the affection naturally.
People simply need assassinating. I often find. As far
But
as enjoying
without
the act of
without
killing
just
itself,
buying it.
Why not? There are, but simply being an assassin. Whereas, of course, but
+6.
here I am. Oh, this should be. Oh, it is a warm place, not cold and harsh like it is. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. No? That... You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine, I mean, I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained. Oh, no. Before, I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return. Is it true? And one simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a handsome Grey Warden? A man who then spares... Quite right. Now, if it...
+4.
Here I am. Oh, this should be...
There we go. Okay, so we got his built a little bit. Now, last thing we need to check, though, is I need to check my gifts. See what I have on me. The Ferelden, Silver Frame still alive. Picked Orlesian Porcelain. Okay, so that'll be a Liliana
Why,
gift.
thank you so much.
Only +2? That's a great gift. You're Orlesian, shouldn't you love that? And then a little carving of a dragon. I mean, I don't know if that's such a general gift. Arl Eamon back to time. I didn't have much been read much. Maybe, I don't know, Alistair?
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
+3, that didn't seem super good. I don't know if she'll like this or not. Huh, +4.
My thanks.
Hey. Anyway. Okay. So there we go. That's a lot of the talking we needed to do. Now, the question is, do we go straight to Denerim to hit the quest we have developing there, or do we move on to one of the other, like, specific allegiances? Okay, so obviously
Yes.
my team, Alistair, Shale, and Liliana.
Indeed.
Perfect. Okay, now we can... We'll probably go to Soldier's Peak and see if we can drop off or sell anything. See what we can do about my inventory. Alright, first let's go to my storage. No, I just stashed all my junk. Huh, I didn't have any junk to stash. Okay, anyway. So, it's just red steel. We can stash that, stash those, stash that, stash that. We will stash both of those. I think we're okay otherwise. Cool. Okay, now one thing I did want to move is there was that crow dagger. Yeah, it's not even super crazy, so we'll put that in there. I need to upgrade staff so badly. I'm still using a freaking Darkspawn staff, man. I've been using the same staff for like most of the game. Alright, anyway, I'm thinking we will not go to Denerim yet. Maybe? Possibly? Should we? I don't know. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Should we pursue the Urn of Sacred Ashes first? You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pursue the Urn of Sacred Ashes first. Denerim's Market District.
Denerim. If we have time, I would like to look for Marjolaine. We have a score to settle.
So true. We will absolutely do that. Okay, well we have 2 objectives that are lighting up the middle of this thing here. Let's go ahead and look at the map. What is this? Friends of Red Jenny, and this is the Genitivi's home. Okie dokie. We could also go up here and go straight to Marjolaine, which I almost think is over here somewhere.
So tell me something. Do
Yes.
you feel pain when you get hit in combat?
This is when it squeals loudly and spurts blood about. This is when it feels pain.
Maybe. I've seen you take some bad hits. Don't you feel anything?
Anger, rage even, perhaps a little distress. Is this pain?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'd call it distress, exactly. It's more...
For me, it is more...
That sounds more like a bowel movement. I mean that sharp, stabbing... Like that?
No, nothing like that.
No? Huh. Good to know.
Wow, okay, well let's talk this whole Marjolaine mess. Lols.
If I see another...
Oh heavens. There was nothing and then suddenly the room was on fire. I mean, figuratively, it wasn't literal fire. Get wrecked. Also, he had money.
Liliana. Ah, so lovely to see you again, my dear.
Spare me the pleasantries. I know you're...
Oh, you must excuse the shabby accommodations. I try to be a good host, but you see what I have to work with. This country smells like wet dog everywhere. I cannot get the smell out. Even now it is in my hair, my clothes. Ugh.
We killed your guards.
Ordinary mercenaries. Expendable. And this way I don't have to pay them. Good for both of us. But I am not unarmed or unguarded. I have more men watching, ready to attack on my word. So perhaps we
You think
should
I'm
just
scared of
talk now,
guards?
yes?
You framed me, had me caught, and tortured. I thought that in Ferelden I would be free of you, but it seems I am not. What happened to make you hate me so? Why do you want me dead so badly?
Dead? Nonsense. I know you, my Liliana. I know what you are capable of. 4 or 5 men you can dispatch easily. They were sent to give you cause to come to me. And see, here you are.
I don't believe that for a second. We don't believe
You're
you.
so transparent. What are you up to, Marjolaine? Why are you in Ferelden?
In truth, you have knowledge that you can use against me. For my own safety, I cannot let you be. Did you think I did not know where you were? Did you think I would not watch, my Liliana? What is she up to, I thought? The quiet life, the peasant clothes, hair ragged and messy like a boy. This is not her. You were planning something, I told myself, so I watched. But no letters were sent, no messages, you barely spoke to anyone. Clever, Liliana, very clever. You almost had me fooled. But then, you left the Chantry so suddenly. What conclusion should I draw? You tell me.
Wow.
You think I left because of you? You think I still have some plan for revenge? You are insane. Paranoid.
Not everything is about you, Marjolaine.
Is that what you think? If I were you, I would believe nothing.
I believe
she
her over
says.
you, that's for
Not
sure.
a one. She will use you. You look at her and you see a simple girl, a friend, trusting and warm. It is an act.
I am not you, Marjolaine. I left because I didn't want to become you.
Oh, but you are me. You cannot escape it. No one will understand you the way I do, because we are one and the same.
She is
Do you
damaged.
know why you were a master manipulator, Liliana? It is because you enjoyed the game. You reveled in the power it gave you. You cannot change or deny this.
I trust Liliana no matter what you
Thank
say.
You will not threaten me or my friends again, Marjolaine. I want you out of my life forever.
You can't let her get away with what she did.
You've caused too much pain for too many, Marjolaine. It ends here.
And you think you can kill me like that? I made you, Liliana. I can destroy you just as easily.
Man, she is so
We
conceited.
might want to...
Luckily, no friendly fire! Activate it! Burn the house down!
You shall not touch me! Let us end this quickly.
Get wrecked. Shale almost died. That man, he really needs some more armor.
Here I
So
am.
badly.
It's over. She's dead. She's dead because of me. I need some time to myself. We will talk later.
It was the right thing, man. She never would have left you alone. She was so conceited. Ooh, a fancy bow. Fancy armor, fancy rune. Those are just regular gloves, aren't they? Yeah, they're tough, but they're regular. There's a red steel battle axe. I just don't think I need it though. But we got the good stuff. Greater health, noble clothing, master flame rune. I mean, whatever. We'll just take it. Anything else I should know about? Well, there you go. Okay. Okay, there's hers. Now, the next one we're going to hit while we're in the area is we're going to pass by this to get Alistair's thing.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see?
Yeah, let's do it.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go.
He's so nervous. Alright, well, let's talk to this Goldana. See if she is the sister that Alistair always wanted. Probably not.
Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Gordana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
He's telling the truth. Listen to it.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed Mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
That's hardly Alistair's fault, is it?
And who in the Maker's name are you? Some servant of his to carry all his riches, I expect.
Wow.
Hey, don't speak to him that way. He's my friend. And a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden, too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me?
Wow, she is just so...
I don't know you,
wow.
boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Goldana, Alistair came here hoping to find his family.
Well, so he's found it. I'm his sister. But what are you to me, boy? Except the one who took my mother away, hmm?
You think I wished her dead? I never wanted that. I didn't have the life you think I did, Goldana.
I suppose not. A bastard is still a bastard, isn't he? But... brother or no, I've got 5 mouths to feed and no time to spare until they are.
And let me promise you this, Goldana. I'll do whatever I can, speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children are taken care of.
That sounds all well and fine. But you'll have to forgive me if I don't exactly hold my breath.
You have my promise. I can't give you more than that. Let's go. I want to go. Goodbye, sister.
Wow, she is just a piece of work.
Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I lived up to my promise, I suppose, but this is the family I've been wondering about all my life? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do?
Yes, that is what they're supposed to do.
I feel like a complete idiot.
You don't need her. You have others who care for you.
Such as? The only person who ever cared about me was Duncan. And he's gone.
You have friends, Alistair. I'm one of them.
Thank you. I'm glad you came with me. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Man, poor guy. +3, though. Okay, so... rather than be responsible, we are actually going to run back to camp and see if I can get any of these schlubs to talk to me.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you
Hey!
wish to hear what I have found?
I would love to. What'd you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
A spell of immortality?
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Wow. So why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
So what do you intend to do about
There
it?
is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Let's see. Very well, I will help you if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then. So I must remain at the camp.
That's actually
Confront her
okay.
and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Do I have a time? Well, I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Reproves +7. Okay. So now, let's go ahead and first check on Liliana. See if she's okay.
Oh, hello. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
Don't you? Oh, hello, me. You look a little distracted.
It's nothing. I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
Do
I
share.
can't get what happened out of my head. I'd been in Lothering for years, and she still thought I was plotting against her. She didn't trust me. Maybe she never did. She loved me when she could use me and control me. And now that she can't, she wants me dead. It hurts to realize that I never really knew her.
Is there anything I can do?
You are already helping so much by listening to me. I knew she was ruthless, but I didn't know how far she could go. She is self-serving, cruel. She uses people, then discards them. But that's how she survives in the life she leads. What if she's right? What if we're the same? I should just have stayed in the Chantry.
She would have attacked you there eventually.
Maybe, but that is not the point. I was a different person there. I forgot my life as a bard while I was in the cloister. I felt safe. I didn't have to watch my back all the time. That's what made Marjolaine the person she is, don't you see? It ruined her. It will ruin me too. It's already happened. When we killed her, I enjoyed it. Seeing her dead gave me satisfaction.
She did you a great injustice.
But that is no reason to rejoice over her death. That is what she would do. I don't want that. What we're doing, what we've done, hunted men down, killed them. Part of me loves it. It invigorates me, and this scares me. I feel myself slipping.
You're not slipping. This is who you are.
I admit that I took great pleasure in the intrigue back in Orlais. It was dangerous and chaotic and exciting, but it destroyed my life. I thought the Chantry showed me another path. I thought I was done with this life. Am I wrong?
But even in the Chantry, you knew you didn't
There is
belong.
this thought that floats into my mind constantly. That I lie when I say the Chantry gave me peace, when in truth it bored me. Here, with you, knowing the freedom of the road and the uncertainty of tomorrow, I feel alive again.
Then stop running scared from
I
it.
would like to be alone for now. I have many things to consider. Thank you for listening to me.
Yeah. Feel the dark side. +6. All right, buddy. How you
Something
doing?
on your mind? Of course.
Let me go one of all the other. Okay. Maybe guess he doesn't have anything. Anyway, but now we got the Flemeth quest, so that is interesting. So we're gonna go here.
Something you need?
I don't think I have a lot.
All right. I'm sure.
Let's say I was gonna say I don't think I have a lot, but let's go ahead and check his again. I don't think he's gonna have anything crazy. So first, we're gonna give this a manual save right here. All right. Now, before we call this episode, we are gonna do one thing really quick.
Yes.
I gave it a manual save right there, and just in case this goes horribly wrong. Hang on, we got an interception, naturally. Hello, random people.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
Not so strange, I have 5 copies.
Ah, will the wonders of this all too small a land never cease? Well, they will for you. Get them!
Uh-huh.
We will need to fight shortly.
Very well.
Let's make this quick!
Ouchie.
Yes.
Okay. He had a lot of money. And this fancy hood, which I can wear. Cunning. And +1 health regen in combat. That's freaking awesome. Let's see. Can I mean, how good is it though, really? Does it look ridiculous? Oh, it does! That's a shame, because it would have been so good. But too bad, not wearing it. It's freaking poison. Makes my eyes burn. Okay, so here's the plan. We are actually going to save this right. Actually, no, we don't have to. I just my brain just caught up with what I'm going to do. Okay, right here we're going to save it. So I'm going to try to do this. If it's too powerful, if I don't feel like there's any chance of me actually being able to do it, I won't. I will back off and move, and we will come back when I'm much higher level. So I'm not super convinced I can do this. I almost don't think I'll be able to, but I'm going to give it a shot just in case. If it doesn't work, I will probably cut out this whole thing. Well, I might not. Okay, if it doesn't work, I'll still leave it in. Maybe I'll leave the fight out, maybe. So we'll have to see what I do in editing, but I don't expect this to work.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
We know your little secret, Flemeth.
Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
She knows how to extend your unnatural lifespan. How you extend.
The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
I need Morrigan. I have no choice in this.
Choice. There is power in choices, as there is in lies. I shall give you one of each. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
No, forget it.
What will it be then?
Now you
It is
die.
a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come, she will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
So we'll see if we can do this. I really don't expect to. I don't expect I'm a high enough level for this. Let's see. This one becomes blood as a weapon, sapping the caster's health slightly, spirit damage, suffer additional damage. And this is the dark sustenance, is the regen for a small amount of blood. Okay, so I'm doing this slowly. I'm gonna pause this battle a lot.
Right.
Yes.
I think the other guys can pretty much handle themselves. Hopefully. Okay, hang on.
At your order.
Again, lots of sort of micro here.
My power is yours.
Dark magic.
I will not falter. You will pay for that.
You need help?
Make us breath.
I don't know, man. We might be able to take her. We got her! Oh, wow, get her, Alistair! Get her, Alistair! Oh my gosh, it's so epic! We even kept everybody alive! Wow, it's so epic! Get her, Alistair! That was cool. 10 out of 10, that was so cool. Well, we actually did it. Color me surprised. We got her. Flemeth the shapeshifter has fallen. Loot the key. We did it!
There we go.
How about that? I'm really color me surprised. I very much did not expect that to go so well, but I underestimated my own skill. Turns out I'm actually twice as awesome as I always thought I was. So this is an upgrade for Morrigan clothes, which is great because her armor sucks, and then of course the grimoire. So that is fantastic.
The Blight. How will you end it?
We have to fight the
Is
Archdemon.
that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What does this have to do with
Great
anything?
strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I'm not here to please you.
Simply not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
Approves. You wanna know how you get approval with Sten? Talk smack. Be completely uncaring. Don't give a crap about his opinion. Borderline disrespectful? He'll love it. I just don't like Sten. I don't understand him. He's so weird.
Yes?
I did
So,
it.
full
Oh.
of questions.
Hang on. Back up. I know what I did wrong. Wait. Hang on. We gotta go to Morrigan. Actually, while we're here, we can give her the upgrade. I mean, it looks exactly the same, but it's upgraded, so it's better.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Hey, Morgan approves plus 15. Frickin' fight me.
It is cold in my tent, all alone.
Oh, man. Well, we can't have that.
So you shall come to my tent? But whatever shall we do in that tiny little space together while we wait for it to warm?
I'm sure I'll think of
Good.
something.
Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk.
Yep,
I
cutting
see
that
the
out.
stories they tell of Grey Warden endurance are not exaggerated.
Yeah, cutting that out. It was great. Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, there are stories.
Indeed there are. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both. Natural prowess, driven by a darker side.
So what
That
now?
is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not?
What about love? Does that enter the picture?
Oh, now you ruin the mood by speaking profanities. Silly man.
What?
Come then,
Come
let us
on.
be off before the others begin to stare.
Plus 2, though. She loved it.
So, full
Anything
of
new?
questions, are you?
So Flemeth is dead. What
now
now?
I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that. And if I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again and again if need be. But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me, so let us return to the task of dealing with the Darkspawn, no?
I was thinking more what now between us.
We have no idea what will happen in days to come, to talk of such things now. Let us go. There is much to be done before... There is still much to be done.
She can't dodge me forever.
So...
Okay, I
full
think
of-
that's probably it. Alright, one more time.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Okay, yep, nothing new. So, we will just have to hold on to that. We'll put a pin in that, but I will get her to commit to love. Love needs commitment, and I will get commitment.
Something on your mind?
I kind of wanted to check to make sure he's
Of course.
okay. But he has nothing to say, so guess he's fine. But we did it, man! We killed Flemeth, we got the girl. Now the only thing we need to do now is get her to commit. Which will happen in time, you just gotta wear her down. It's perfect. So with some minor editing, we can totally make this totally safe for YouTube. I don't know if I can show it or not. I am not going to because I don't want to have a whole part taken down of progress just to have it thrown away for a love scene. So I will do some minor editing and find some sort of humorous way to edit that out. But anyway, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this quest for love. And I don't know what I'll call it. Maybe that, I don't know. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. When we come back, odds are we will be pursuing the Urn of Sacred Ashes to get Arl Eamon out of his coma. And I think that's probably what we'll do next. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and we will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, Dark Lork here.
All you can do is kill me.
Untrue. It's not easy being cheesy. We find a way. All according to plan.
Who's like the bro on the mic, yo?
He's like, calm down.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Shooter! Here, eat piano.
Oh!
He felt that. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will talk to you guys later.